Welcome everybody to episode 182 of the effing title. I just realized that I am not doing something right now, so I'm going to go bam, bam, bam. There we go.
I was about to be like, I need you. I need it.
I need you.
I need it.
So yeah, welcome to the shit show. Right off the rip, I'm Big Husky.
And I'm Blink 182.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
I
yeah.
like it. And we're here to talk more bullshit.
Yeah.
Once again,
I mean,
how you doing, DeNutte?
I'm doing well.
Yeah.
I had a little bit of a buzz earlier coming into this. I went to IKEA today.
Oh, now
with my girlfriend.
Did you get some meatballs?
I did get some meatballs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got. Well, have you ever been to IKEA?
I've heard. See, this thing is like there's not one. I don't think anywhere relatively close to me.
Yeah, you probably have to go to New York.
Yeah, so every time I hear about IKEA, all I know is that there's like meatballs there. Don't understand why, but there's just meatballs there.
You know what? You know what they are? So we went. I had never gotten them.
Okay.
I've been there a bunch of times, and I just had never gotten them because I was like, I don't know, whatever. Kat wanted them, so we went in. I wanted them too. I can't put that all on her. And we go in, and it's like, you go and they have like these doors with pre-made stuff. They had like cake and cheesecake, and then they had like shrimp and salmon, like smoked salmon, and like we were like, wow, okay. And then we get in line. We're just getting meatballs, obviously. So you get like a meatball plate. You get meatballs, mashed potatoes, cranberry sauce, and peas, and then we also got garlic bread.
Sounds aggressive.
So it was like this whole like
a
way
small
more
lunch.
Elaborate than I thought it was going to be.
I just assumed you got like a little thing of meatball, like a little like.
You know, I sent a snap of it, and my buddy's like, "Dude, you're supposed to just get the meatballs. Go back through."
Through.
Which I'm like, I could have just. They're like microwave meatballs with sauce on them. They're really good. You could eat a million of them. They're not like amazing, but you could eat like a million.
It's one of those. It's one of those things where it's that, not the poor food, but it's that like the easy comfort food.
Yeah. So like if you go to like a holiday party and someone in your family brought a crock pot of meatballs and like some sort of sauce, like maybe barbecue sauce, and it's just like those. It's like that. It's not like.
It's that one. It's like
I could eat a million. I could eat a million of them.
I know you didn't fucking make these. Don't you lie to me.
I have a buddy who I say that because I have a buddy who shows up everywhere with meatballs.
Oh, really?
He's like, I made this. I'm like, you didn't make the meatballs, but like, I still love them.
Also, ready for this? So this is the I don't know.
Okay.
I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Fuck them.
Fuck them.
Right. So I don't really promote my merch much. I don't really, doing it. I actually had someone new in the community bought this shirt.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna have to look at your
shout out to it's Ashley K.
Ooh. Yeah. I actually found your shirt the other day.
You did?
In like a clothes pile in like a closet, and I want to put that on.
I technically was wearing a different shirt. I've worn 3 different shirts, I think, today.
Okay. It's hot.
Well, I woke up at 4 in the morning to go to the gym, right? Had to do a Valorant reaction because a Valorant reaction drops at midnight. So, yeah, 4 in the morning, that's me sleepy as shit just doing a Valorant reaction. So I did that, went to the gym, came back, took a nap, woke up, went to the store because I needed to go buy some stuff, right? Wore a different shirt, and now I'm wearing this one. So, yeah. So on the agenda for today, though, everyone. Also, if you guys want, there's a link down in the description for my merch. Added along.
It's very reasonably priced. I'll say it. It's very reasonably priced.
It is funny because the newest items that I've added are both winter items.
Oh.
It's a long sleeve and then sweatpants.
That's right. I saw the sweatpants.
Yeah.
I like the sweatpants.
I was
thinking I might get the sweatpants.
You're like the long sleeve. So the long sleeve it has the B7H5 right here.
And then it's the emotes on the sleeves, right?
4 emotes on each sleeve. Yeah, it's fucking cool looking.
I'm gonna go with the pants.
Yeah,
if I'm being honest.
I don't blame you.
I'll probably get.
You know what else you can get? You know, actually, I made it specifically for Zudi, but I think you'll like it as well. It's a pint glass.
Yeah. Oh, for real?
Yep, made a pint glass with the logo on it.
I'll make it a pint glass then. Yeah. You're not wrong.
Very reasonably priced too, I think, if I remember correctly. Now I will look.
12?
Because I 15? Don't know. I think it might be maybe less than both of those things. All right, let's see here. So any sort of T-shirt is around $20. Hoodie is $30. The long sleeve is in between. It's $27.50. The sweatpants is $35 because I think that was like the lowest I could do. I wasn't sure. Pint glass is $15. 15 is literally just a giant B7H5.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty like an average for, because I just went to like a very high end brewery in Massachusetts, and a beer's like $8, but you can get that beer in like a souvenir glass, and you could take the glass, and I think it's $20. It was $20 if you wanted to do that. So
okay, yeah. So,
and that's in person at the place.
In person at the place.
$12.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So for today's podcast to start with, anyway, it is finally fucking here.
Magic.
It's finally here. The newest set, the Lord of the Rings set, is finally here. DeNutte, as you can see.
Frodo backhands. I literally just opened this up before we started. Me and Husky were looking at it.
I'm getting my bundle and my pre-con in tomorrow. I bought the Riders of Rohan one.
I don't know if I told you, Kat surprised me with the Mordor deck. I don't think I told you that.
You didn't say that. You said that she surprised you, but you didn't actually say how she surprised you. So
she got me the Mordor deck.
Oh, awesome! Is that so? That was the Sauron one, right? On the
the Sauron one, and got a little Sauron action right there.
Okay, I dig it.
Yeah, so she surprised me with that, and that's how I got my special card.
Yeah, so surprisingly enough, for everyone out there, me and DeNutte both got special cards. Let me get my binder out real quick.
I feel like this is the kind of thing that everyone has gotten a special card so far.
I don't think so, though.
Yeah, a buddy of mine, he got an entire box of collector boosters. He got a box. Yeah. I don't blame him, because I was like...
I thought about it. I was telling my dad I thought about it.
Thought about it. See? He got one. He works well. He works hard for his money. So he...
Did he get anything?
He got a few Nazguls. He got 3.
Okay.
And then I think he got a couple other things, but like he priced out everything, and it came out to like $350. Everything.
Okay. That's not terrible.
And then I think he got for like $400, which is kind of crazy to think out loud. It's paper, dude. We're buying paper. It's around
$400. So I got a non-serialized, non-foil Soul Ring of Man.
Very cool.
So this was literally the very first collector booster I opened. It was like the fourth.
The only one.
The wildest thing is, it was like the 4th card. So it freaks me the fuck out, because I'm sitting there like, why is this happening? Like,
I've opened 2 so far.
I will have opened 4 by the end of the week, hopefully. Or 4? Yeah, 4. 2 and 3
I have 3 coming.
I'm excited though. So, I'm gonna be buying more when I can. They're just.
I gotta check my local game store, see if they had a shipment came in, because I think they're selling number 35.
Oh, that's not bad then.
That's better than 50.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna show. I went to GameStop and bought mine there, and I think it was 45 or 40. And it was one of those things. It's like, I know I could find it on my phone for less and be like, look, it's less. I don't know if it'd be like, yeah, but that's some fucking...
GameStop, they're fucking corporate. They're not setting the prices. The people in the store.
Yeah, exactly. But I know they do price check, but it's only certain places. So I wasn't 100% sure if I'd be able to get away with it, sort of thing. So I didn't even attempt to. But I'm excited. So far, I have done a premiere draft on MTG Arena.
Yeah.
The premiere draft, I went green and white because the first pack that I had a Ents enchantment, and I didn't know what else to do, and I kind of panic in those situations, so I just put most of the time, whatever the rare is, I just say, fuck it, that's my card.
Yeah.
And then I go from there.
I haven't done any event, because they had one at my local yesterday, but it was like competitive. They're like, whoa. I was like, yeah, whatever, I don't want to play with you anyways.
Well, the interesting thing, at least I find this interesting. The interesting thing is that the gift bundle or the regular bundle?
Regular, but it looks like someone opened.
Hold up. Wait, let me see it real quick, though. Okay, it is. Okay. Well, so from the top, it had the same color pattern as the gift bundle for a moment. I was about to be like, wait the fuck a minute.
Oh, yeah, that.
Yeah, I was like, wait the fuck a minute.
The crazy thing is, I got this for $50, right?
Yep, fair.
Up $110 on Amazon right now.
Oh yeah. It's
It was $80 at my local place, one of my local places, and I was like, Jesus Christ, dude, it's outrageous. And I'm like,
oh yeah.
I want more, but it's like so outrageous.
I've seen 2 videos so far online of someone pulling the One Ring.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of like the One Ring,
I've seen 2 people pull it, 2 different people.
of the one.
Yes. So, but you ready for this though? One of them, it was in Brazil, and it was as the guy was like throwing the pack away. That's just magically when the camera got onto him.
Oh, okay.
And then the other one was literally like a guy just like all right, I got the pack, slams it on the table, just the cards already. Like, let's see what we get. And I'm sitting there like, no one's fucking pulled this shit yet. No one's pulling this shit in day one. It's gonna be
I
like,
can imagine that it will never happen.
I can just imagine it's gonna be some like 6-year-old in like Iowa that has no idea what the fuck it is, pulls it, goes, this is kind of cool, and then like either fucking throws it away or just, I can't read this. Right? I mean, it's gonna be that, or it's gonna be some dude that finds it and then just doesn't tell anyone.
I know, right? They're like, it's mine.
I mean, I'm letting everyone know right now. If I pull it, I'm not telling anyone. I'm not making, like, I'll record it because I record all my openings now. I ain't fucking showing no one that.
Not until you sell it.
Yeah.
After you sell it.
Until I have Posty lined up and ready to fucking buy the card, I ain't doing it.
It's very funny. So, my girlfriend bought me a Commander deck. She bought me that, and then so if you don't know Commander decks, you know this, but no, someone out there that doesn't know, Commander decks come with a sample collector booster, 2 cards.
Which is kind of weird to me still.
Yeah, because I pulled the One Ring, and she's like, what if you pull the One Ring? And I was like, I did, and I was like, but not that One Ring. So funny thing about this one, this one you can find in other packs, but this is a foil one which you can only find in the Commander decks, which is kind of weird. So that one's super rare. So that one's going for 180 to 300 right now, which is like kind of silly.
So it's kind of wild that within opening weekend, both me and DeNutte have pulled a ring that is worth decent value.
Yeah,
out of everything.
That was 300. I pulled out another card that's 60, which is a reprint, and it's actually going for more than the original. So it's kind of funny.
It's because as the slap on of the Lord of the Rings on it. That's why.
Yeah.
I haven't looked at the rest of the cards that I got to see what prices look like, honestly. I know I did pill Minas Tirith. So that was kind of a good one, I think. But for me, I'm just excited. Like I said, I did the arena, I did the premier draft. I went green and white, human elf sort of thing. I was going to try and go Ents, and then every time Ents came around, I just never drafted them. I think I went 4-3. I think.
Okay.
So I won a couple games. I got enough points so I could buy the Battle Pass on there, so I bought the Battle Pass, and then I immediately made an Nazgul deck. Like, immediately. And it is fucking broken, DeNutte.
I bet that's the meta right now. No more Toxic, it's all Nazgul.
So I have yet to actually play up against anyone else that's running Nazgul. So this is what I was going to say, though, the weird and interesting thing. In real-life Magic, like paper Magic, right, the Lord of the Rings set is a standard set.
Yes.
On MTG Arena, it is a historic or alchemy set. It is not a modern standard set.
It's kind of weird because I don't think actually most of the cards are in standard.
Yep. The entire set is supposed to be like that, apparently. It's just 2 different rulings for whether it's on Arena or if it's not Arena. Which I thought was kind of a weird thing when I made the deck, and I'm like, why can't I use these cards? And it's like, oh, I guess I just made an alchemy deck. But, like, so I made a pure black Nazgul deck from just that set, and it is fucking broken, dude. Like,
I had a Nazgul sitting right here. Where'd that go?
I didn't pull one yet. I want one. I want them all.
Where'd it go?
I want all 9 of them.
I was just looking at it.
That's the other thing. On Arena, you can either just get one of them, or you can actually like specifically get all 9 of them.
Oh, for real?
So I have all 9 of them. Yeah. So you have to. So I was using the. I had a bunch of crafting that I could use, so I crafted all of them.
Nazgul, where'd you go? Where are you at?
It tempts you. The ring tempts you. God damn it!
I know. I literally had it right here. Now I'm bugging out. So like, where?
So there's a real, genuinely, there's a broken thing you can do with the Nazgul.
Yeah.
Yep. So you ready for this?
Yes.
Okay. So the ring tempts you. New mechanic. You get the one ring card when it tempts you. Creature turns into a legendary, and it can't be blocked by creatures with a higher power than it. That's when it tempts you once. When it tempts you twice, when you attack with it, you get to draw a card, and then you get to discard a card. That's the part that you need to know, right? Is you just need to get to tempting 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now you attack with your Nazgul, right? I draw a card. Now the card I'm going to discard, and this is one of those things where like you have to get to this point, but the card you're going to discard is Ring Wraiths. So Ring Wraiths is a 5 mana, 3 colorless, 2 black. It's like a 5/5. When it comes into play, someone gets -3/-3 or something like that, right? So you discard that. And the reason why you discard that is because when the ring tempts you, you get to put that card from the graveyard back into your hand. So all you have to do is make sure that every single turn you attack with your ring-bearing Nazgul, that you have something to tempt with. Because then you tempt, you bring that card back to your hand, then you use it for sacrifice fodder to get mana, to get draw, to be able to draw, to get draw advantage, right? And boom, nice little circle right there. And you just keep fucking going and going and going and going and going. It is broken. Yesterday was swinging with like, I swung with 3 Nazguls and all of them were over 10. Because it costs 3. I mean, like, fucking literally, boom. Done. Boom, done, boom, done.
I'm legitimately bugging out because I can't. I had it here at my desk. I'm bugging. I'm not kidding you. I'm like, where'd it go?
Cat stole it. She's gonna go pawn it off right now.
All right, she get $10 from it. I'm not kidding. I'm literally like looking around. I'm like, where'd it go? I might have. I don't know what happened to it. So I'll go find it out.
I'm gonna get a message at like midnight tonight, being like, I fucking found it.
Found it.
But that's the only deck I've made. I've put together a couple, just kind of like a. I want to do, like, for instance, one of the other ones I'm doing is a green and blue elf deck.
Yeah.
So all I've done is I've gone through green and blue and just put all the cards that are elf related, basically, into a deck and then just left, like that sort of thing. Just like there, the template is there, everything's ready. I just got to go back through and. But, like I said, the main deck that I've made so far is that Nazgul deck, and it is bucket. Like, the only major problem is I can't get rid of enchantments.
So you're fucked if something gets out there.
Yeah. Enchantments or artifacts I can't get rid of. That's the major big thing. And like I said, remember, everyone, if you're listening to this, the deck is only made from this one set. It is only black, only made from this set. That's it. So I'm running with what I got. But...
Husky, I'm bugging out. I don't know where this fucking card went.
I know, I'm seeing this.
I'm sorry, I'm bugging out. And this is 100% me, just like stressing. Oh, nope, found it. It was stuck to another card.
Ah!
Because I was like, I swear it was right here.
Oh, and it's one of the good-looking ones too. Oh, there's like 2 of the Nazgul that look like shit.
Yes, that one. So I was literally like, I was bugging because they were stuck. Okay. Anyways, I'm good now.
Yeah, no, that's the deck that I've made though. I finally made the deck I wanted. Boom, there it is. So there's that. Like I said, I'm getting in the Riders deck tomorrow. The Riders of Rohan deck.
My buddy really wants to make a Nazgul commander deck, but it's a matter of getting those cards because those are still selling for a minimum of 10 apiece.
Yeah. So it'd be. I mean, because you got to get 9 of those.
Yeah.
It'd be tough. You could definitely do it. If you did it, I would... I'm trying to think if I would make... trying to think if I would make the Witch King my commander, or if I would make Sauron the commander, because I actually have been thinking about adding Sauron to my deck.
Which Sauron, though? That's the question. There's a couple of them, right?
The pure black one.
Okay, because the one I have is...
The one you have is 4
black, red,
color, right?
blue.
Yeah, so the main reason why... Sauron the Necromancer. So the main reason I've been thinking about adding him in is because it says... So it's 5 mana, 3 colors, 2 black, 4/4 with Menace. Legendary creature, Avatar Horror. Whenever it attacks, exile target creature card from your graveyard. Create a tapped and attacking token that's a copy of that card, except it's a 3/3 black Wraith with Menace. At the beginning of your next end step, exile that token unless Sauron is your ring bearer. So the only reason why I've been thinking about adding that is because of the Wraith aspect of it. Because the Wraith aspect of it is what the Nazgul need in order to pop off that fucking mechanic. So the Nazgul, for everyone at home that doesn't know, Nazgul is 2 colorless, 1 black, and it's a 1/2. Kind of sucks it's a 1/2, but everything I'm about to read is what makes up for it. It has fucking Death Touch, first of all. When it enters the battlefield, the ring tempts you. So automatically, turn 3, boom, you're getting your tempted, no matter what. When the ring tempts you, you get to put a 1/1 counter on each Wraith you control. And that's the main reason why I've been thinking about adding it with Sauron. So I think that might actually be his best play, is if he did Sauron the Necromancer as the main commander, so then you can get it out. The thing is, though, is then getting all the rest of the Wraith cards for the deck, you know what I mean? That's if he just wants to go pure black. I don't, because looking...
It doesn't matter. You don't have to have the 9 individual ones. You can just have 9 of the same one, right?
Yeah. Yeah, as long as it is the Nazgul card. They just made 9 of them because...
Collection.
Yeah, exactly. Because, yeah, like the Witch King cards are okay, but, I mean, if you were going to do it, I would more lean towards the Necromancer part.
Oh my god, that's
okay. Oh yeah.
The Mordor deck came with a Witch. It came with a Witch King card.
Yeah, it's not the one I think here. The one here is Witch King of Angmar. Is the one for the set, and I think the one for the commander deck is a different one. If I remember correctly.
Oh, this is good podcasting. Let me find it. That. Witch King.
Well, DeNutte's trying to find which Witch King it is at home. Why don't you guys tell us what sort of decks you guys are making out of this? If there is any decks you guys are making out of this.
Not a Witch King. I lied. Lord of the Nazgul.
It's what?
Lord of the Nazgul.
Lord of the Nazgul?
Yeah.
Show me.
Show me them.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
A 3 colorless blue-black flying. Race you control have protection from ring bearers. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, create a 3/3 black wraith creature with menace. Then if you control 9 or more wraiths, race you control at base power and toughness of 9/9 until end of turn.
Oh. You know what? Yeah, no, never mind what I said. That's the one that he needs to do then.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was a fucking thing because it's not a part of the base set. It's a part of the commander set.
Yeah.
That's a fucking nasty card.
This card has some value to it. Lord of the Nazgul.
Yes, and I just brought it up on here because I was like, I think I can look and see. Yeah, because like I'm looking right now. There's some cards here that I wish I could have in, on the online one.
Yeah.
That are just.
That card's a $5 card. I mean, they have a borderless version that's like 10, but that's like a cool card. That's a pretty solid card.
Whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life. I hate those cards. I hates them. Nasty hobbitses. Nasty hobbitses. This set so far, man. Like I said, I've been really excited for this set to come out. You know that I've been talking about it for fucking months now, and how excited I am for it. Now that it is out, I'm still very excited. I've bought 2 collector boosters. Like I actually bought and opened 2 collector boosters. Oh no, 1 collector booster, 2 set boosters. That's what I've opened so far.
I've opened 2 collectors, 2 set boosters.
Yeah.
But then I also just got this bundle in the mail right before I came on, so I have 8 more to open.
He has 8 more to open. I have one of those to open that we'll be doing on for a YouTube video, so you guys will be seeing it here. And honestly, normally I wait until like Sundays to open those things and to get them done. I genuinely might just fucking open it and then upload it within the week. So
blind reaction.
I love it. Blind reaction right now.
I want to see the die.
Hold up a second. You know what? Here, let me do this.
Yeah. Blind reaction.
There we go.
Blind. Oh, hey.
Oh, and now I gotta remove you from the bottom corner. Hold up a second. I gotta remove small mini you. Where are you? Where's small mini you? There it is. Right there. Okay.
Oh,
see, you're
shit.
I always want you here.
Oh, man.
What?
That's real cool. Die. I just wanted to see the die.
Okay.
Very cool. Definitely the coolest one I've gotten from a fat pack.
All right, I dig it.
Yeah, it's very intricate. I don't know about to focus on. So yeah, that's all I'm going to open. I just wanted to see the die.
Oh, okay, fine.
My reaction. Die. Cool.
Cool. Die. Cool. There we go.
Oh, actually, let me ask you, since I have you right here.
All right, I'm here right here.
So I'm looking at this.
Yep.
What is this bullshit? Why do they always give you this bullshit?
What shit?
Hold on. I close that.
Oh, the thing you're holding on to right there?
Yeah, so it's like these things.
So that's so when you have, I can actually kind of show you. Actually,
is it like a proxy thing?
No, it's not even a proxy thing. It's this thing. So when you have your thing here, you can kind of separate everything.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yep, you break it out and then you can separate stuff with it.
Trash.
So that's what I do. I use it in these to separate all my cards. Well, now anyway, because I've been getting more cards. So I have 4 bundle boxes like that behind me that I've all separated out into color, creature, enchantment, instant sorcery, like that sort of thing. So it's all separated, and I use those.
I have these like all different mana types.
I would that's what I eventually want to get to. I also want to get, because right now I've opened March of the Machine, Dominar United, Kaldheim, and Streets of New Capenna. So I'd like to get Phyrexia All Will Be One. I'm getting the Lord of the Rings one in. I'd love to get Kamigawa, but that one is actually pretty fucking expensive right now. And I would love to get the Strixhaven one. Those are the main ones I'd like to read.
Which is probably pretty expensive right now too.
Yeah. So it's one of those things I just gotta.
I think I've gotten the Phyrexia, I've gotten March of the Machines, I got
I'll show real my age here in a second.
Brother.
That's the other one I didn't get, was Brothers War. I didn't get Brothers War. That's the one.
And then I got one of these.
The Brothers War one that I have saved right now. Where are you? Where are you? Is the gift box one. So it's the one that has the collector booster, and it's the one that has the Transformer die. So I was going to do the same thing with the Phyrexia one, and I don't think the prices have gone down since that bullshit. So, yep, still hasn't gone down. It's still $200.
Real cool. I will say.
That's the die for the new one, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to look it up right now. And I'm going to tell you if you're lying to me or not. Okay, the one that you have is different than the one that I'm seeing here. Is yours green?
It is, and that one shows like white.
Yeah, I was going to say, this one's showing white.
Yeah. It's kind of like a...
Interesting. Yeah. Seriously, so like I said, I'm going to show my age a little bit. So back in my day, really to kind of show this though, this is what you used to get with your booster packs, with your bundles. Actual fucking books. They tell you the story.
Oh, that's a whole ass book.
Yeah, it's literally a whole ass book.
Alright.
Chapter 1. The sun lay sullen to the west, hovering on the horizon. Its rays cast the hills in shadows. The pits lay ahead. Finally, he was wandering near after months of travel. Kamal looked at the heart of the games and saw only a gaping hole of darkness.
Gape.
But yeah, no, yeah. So literally, you used to get a book all the way through. I know all the way through Kamigawa there used to be a book, and I even want to say through Ravnica series there used to be books too, because I used to have most of them. But yeah, they don't do that shit no more. Instead, they release them online in little tidbits instead of just releasing a dope ass book.
Trash.
Yeah. So that shows my age a little bit for the old ones I used to buy. But yeah, no, I would like I said, I'd like to get some of these other sets in. But yeah, some of them are just. It's one of those things where it's like, do I want to spend $30 or $40 or $50 or that sort of thing on an old set, or do I want to try and buy more Lord of the Rings set? So.
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
Let me see here. Shop by product bundles. Let's take a quick gander, shall we? A quick gander. So Walls of Eldraine, I already pre-ordered that one, so I don't need to worry about. The gift bundle is currently $200 for Lord of the Rings. So obviously, we're not getting that one.
Yes.
Surprisingly enough, there's actually an Aftermath bundle box. This $25. Yet again, hard pass. I don't even know what we get in this. It's also 50% off, and it's still $25. So, missing epilogue booster, missing one epilogue booster.
I did get an Aftermath box, I think.
Not worth it. Disappointed. So yes, you get the normal Aftermath packs, but that's it. It's a waste of money. So yeah, March the Machine I bought. Phyrexia All Will Be One is $40 for the regular bundle. That's not bad. That's not bad.
It's about what it was going for.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still like normal price.
The All Will Be One complete edition one is still $150.
What is that? Is that all the cards?
So the All Will Be One the complete edition, if I remember correctly, has a collector booster in it, and it also has a secret pack basically in it. Has one complete edition booster with 12 oil slick raised foil cards with 2 mythic rares and 10 basic lands. So it has that right there, because the lands I'm pretty sure are like $4 each. And all there is basic lands. It's just that it has that oil slick on it. Yeah.
Very cool.
You get a Phyrexian Arena that's been oh yeah, no, so you don't even get a collector's booster. You get 12 boosters. You get 12 set boosters.
Oh.
So it's literally because of the one complete edition pack.
I saw some of those for sale at a local store, and I was like,
they look cool.
I was like, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't buy one, but they look cool.
Brothers War, it's either gift bundle for $45 or the regular bundle for $30. So basically, would I rather pay $15 to add a collector booster? Which obviously the answer is fucking yeah, might as well, right? If I'm gonna get to that point anyway.
Yeah, I mean that's cheaper than a collector booster, so.
Yeah, and I get instead of getting like a one or the other dice from Brothers War, I get a Transformers dice. So, Transformers dice, you know, go Autobots.
Love the trans dice.
Dominar United already have. I'm not doing Baldur's Gate. Fuck that noise. That's D&D. The Streets of New Capenna bundle is $30. Think about that. You could buy a Streets of New Capenna bundle, or you could buy an Aftermath bundle for $5 less. And or Capenna was trash.
Hey, Lord of the Rings collector bundle for $20 more.
And that's
collector pack.
It's a Kamigawa Neon Dynasty is $80. So, Crimson Vow $45 for the gift, $37 for the regular. Midnight Hunt is $50. The Dungeons and Dragons $73. Dungeons and Dragons $50. Modern Horizons, fuck that noise. Oh, Strixhaven's only $50 actually, so that's actually not okay. I'll fuck with that. And then after that though, it's like the price just 80, 70, 100, 80, 80, 70, 70, 75. Yeah, like, yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good, homies. Yeah, so that's so far. Like I said, the Lord of the Rings set is out now,
and a lot of money.
And a lot of money, but
for everything.
I think honestly, for collectors, it's worth it because I'm more collecting than playing these days. Like, let's be real here, you know.
Oh, all right. Let me open this up right here. Let me pull it out. Let me pull this out for you.
You're gonna open up one.
I'm gonna open up one thing.
Oh, is that the scene cards?
Yeah.
Yes, the scene cards are fucking cool in this one. Here, hold
this
on,
one ring.
Let me do this. Bam.
This one ring is going for $45.
Yeah, see, it's fucking.
Like it's just right here. I knew I was getting it. I opened it, and look, there it is.
Yeah, and I mean, like I said, the cool thing with that is that those 4 cards make a scene.
Yep. Let me get this together. I'm gonna make this happen. All right.
You're gonna try and make it happen.
So
yeah, so for everyone at home that doesn't know, there's the regular card, there's the borderless, there's the showcase, which is the one with the ring around it, and then there's this. which is a scene card. So it's a bunch of cards put together, and they make a scene from the Lord of the Rings. So this is the ring going into Mount Doom, into the fires of Mount Doom. So it's Frodo, Sam, Gollum, and the One Ring.
That's it.
It's fucking cool, man.
Yeah, no, it's very cool.
I mean,
it's just like
it's kind of crazy that like it's that much, right?
well, that's like how sought after the One Ring the card is on its own. Is that like this card and just this bundle anyone can buy? I could go buy it right now at the store.
Yeah,
$40 for this one card.
$40 for that one card, and then you still get what 8 is it 8 set boosters?
8, and then lands.
8 set boosters and lands. Which the lands aren't the full art ones, so it's
no, but they you got the hollow.
Yeah, you got the hollow treatment on them, so
foil. I always call them foil. You know what I'm saying.
Also, surprisingly enough, in one of the packs that I opened, I got a Gandalf pre-release. Yeah.
Get the gold letters on it?
No, at the very bottom of the card it says fucking pre-release on it.
I got a couple of those too, but like
I'm very confused because like you just said, does it have the hollow thing on it? That's what I used to think as well.
I had opened up she got a few boosters, and she got a card from like Brothers War.
From this
the very top card, yeah. And it was like I looked it up, and it's just like a 10-cent card. I don't remember, couldn't tell you what it was, but it was in there, and I was like, what?
So that's the card. It's the Gandalf scene card.
It's a cool card.
But right down there next to my finger, it says pre-release. I was like, I don't understand, but I mean, I'm not going to be upset because it's fucking cool looking.
Promo cards in a couple packs, or yeah, something like that.
Also, yeah, one of the ones that I got, this one here, fucking foil mythic scene. I was like, okay, fucking dope. And I was like, let's get it. So, like I said, for me, I'm more of a collector these days than anything else. I still play Arena. Me and DeNutte sometimes play on Discord. But outside of that, though, I collect, and I think this set for collectors is fucking awesome. Especially if you like Lord of the Rings.
Here's a scene card where Nasty End.
Oh, yeah, I got that one, too. Yeah, that was fucking awesome.
So it's kind of like 4 cards. It's like not all... This is a common, and then there's like a rare and stuff in them. But then I also got this Nasty End, also foil.
Yep.
But it's not the scene card, so it's kind of like an interesting.
It's almost it's very kind of cool because you can get you can basically get almost like 2 or 3 of every card, really.
Yeah, and then like this one has a Samwise flavor text in it.
Yep.
So I don't know, it's interesting. Nerd out.
Yeah, nerd out. Like I said, I'm very excited about this. I'm intrigued. The other one that I'm very intrigued by is, and this is later on down the road, but when the Doctor Who stuff comes out. Because I'm not a big Doctor Who guy. But I bought a collector booster from it. And then I started thinking about it. Because, I mean, I fuck it, why not, right? Let's buy a collector booster from everything that comes out from now on, you know? But then I started thinking about it. The Doctor Who set is only Commander. So what am I going to be getting in a collector booster from a set that's only Commander?
All that stuff's going to be out.
That's what I'm wondering. Is it just going to be all of the cards from the Commander decks? Just... You know what I mean?
Is it really? It's only Commander?
Yeah.
Can you use it Can you use it in Standard?
I don't think so, because I don't think you can use the Warhammer stuff in Standard. Because that's the difference. That's the difference in the way they did this. Is because apparently each year was supposed to be getting a full actual set, like this Lord of the Rings one, and then we're supposed to be getting either 1 or 2 Commander sets, which is the Warhammer and then the Doctor Who. Because Warhammer came out this year, didn't it? Or was that last year? Last year. So maybe the Doctor Who one is this year. So then next year there's going to be a Commander and then a full set.
One of the local game stores had the Warhammer special sets. $200.
Why? Why is it 200? I genuinely don't know why.
I don't know what they retailed for, but that's what they're selling for.
What's the special edition versus the non-special edition?
They're all foil, every single card.
Fuck off.
Yeah, that's it.
No.
It's the same thing, same deck.
No.
We're all foil.
Nope. Ripley's Believe It or Not, don't believe it. That's bullshit.
That's it.
Add an extra $130 to have a fucking this is my card. The entire thing. Awesome. Awesome. Gotta love Wizards. But yeah, so Lord of the Rings set though. That's what we've gotten so far. We'll probably do an update this next week to let you guys all know what we get. Because, like I said, I'm getting stuff in. DeNutte's going to be opening stuff.
I got more stuff coming in too. So.
Yeah, and I'm going to try and build another deck on Arena because there are a couple other decks I want to try to build. Yeah, I have a Rohan deck that I'm starting to build. I have an Ents. I got to figure out how to do an Ents deck because you can't just do an Ents deck, which is really upsetting to me. I have to do like a freaking like a Hobbit elf weird hybrid sort of thing. So Hobbits. Now on to the next thing. I wonder what does this thing do here? Let me see real quick. Boom! Spoiler talk. I mean, do I really need to put this up though? It's been out for what, like 2 weeks now?
God, I think longer than that.
Should I leave it up or not? I'll let you decide.
Hey, go for it. I don't care.
Right, fuck it there. Spoiler talk.
I'd rather be up than not up, right?
Yeah, fair. We're gonna the Spider-Man, Sal Spiderman, multiverse stuff. Yeah. With Miles Morales. It came out.
And it's great.
It's fucking
awesome.
It's
better than the first one.
Yes.
How a sequel should be.
It's genuinely better than a lot of movies that have come out recently.
True.
Like, just genuinely.
Not Fast 10. I watched Fast 10 the other night. Oh boy.
Really?
Yeah. No, that's one thing. Yeah.
Is that you know what? We're gonna divert for a moment now. Fast 10. Go ahead.
Oh, it just was a
train wreck. Was it a train wreck in the sense of
I had
like?
To think about it for a second. It was like, is there a train in this one? Because there's been trains in the other where there were train wrecks.
The only thing that I've heard that's good about this the Fast 10 was that Jason Momoa's villain was very good.
He's not sarcastic. He's the best villain they've had in a Fast and Furious movie.
I liked as soon as they did the whole like I was his son and I've been planning this for however many fucking years. When they did that, I was like, that's fucking cool. Anytime I see that in a movie, I love it because it instantly is like, okay, he literally is going to be a bad guy. Like he has a reason. You know.
So, one point he like blackmails someone else's henchman to work for him by like threatening to he kidnapped all their family and loved ones.
Yeah.
And threatened to kill them if they didn't help him. So they all helped him, but he had two of them and they were working for him and they were like tech guys. And then he was like sitting by the pool waiting for something to happen. And he had killed the two henchmen and then had taped them into like they were in like pool chairs with him with their eyes taped open with like drinks in their hands and they were like clearly dead and he was just like joking around with them. It was a very like Joker scene.
I'd heard that it was very like
that whole moment didn't fit the rest of the thing. He was very goofy and clearly like a crazy guy, but like that was the only time that made him be like
kind of
like this guy like
he's unhinged.
Issues.
Yeah.
Not just like revenge thing where he doesn't care who he hurts. This was like issues. That's the only time you really think he has like severe issues. And it didn't fit the rest of the tone of the movie. It was very weird.
I'd heard the two things I'd heard was kind of like almost like a flamboyant Joker. Like he actually felt like very threatening, but at the same time, like there's some scenes where he's doing stuff and you're like, okay, that doesn't really. Oh my god, he just murdered someone! You know, like that sort of thing.
So, I think he was awesome. He was very funny. Like one point, he's like about the street race. He pulls up to a purple car, and he's like, "Oh, you like the car? The curtains match the drapes." And it was like a dumb joke that made, like you're like that doesn't mean anything. You're like, yes, your drapes. Yeah, I don't know. It was just very funny, and I don't know. He was very funny. He kept calling Dominic or Dommy, which he never called him Dom the whole movie, which I thought was very funny. Dominic. And it was almost like making fun of the whole thing. So
that's fucking awesome.
So I thought I really liked him. I always like him anyways. Spoiler, it's part 1. There's gonna be a part 2.
Interesting. No, okay, so you know what? I won't even ask that question. I'm not even gonna ask that question because
Fast and Furious 10 part 2 or something. That's gonna be.
They just skip fucking that. They go straight to 12. Fast and Furious 12.
I don't know.
Just gaslight everyone into fucking thinking that the other one happened.
So he's coming back as the villain. So he was not beat.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
All right. So weird beach shirtless Vin Diesels. How many are you giving it?
3 out of 5.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
A solid movie to go hang out and see, but nothing you really want to go see.
Everyone gets older. That's what part of life.
Yeah.
My man's looking old.
Oh yeah.
He's not like he's looking old now. Like you see it in his face. Like he's got like so much Botox.
You can And like the other thing as well, just I remember from seeing something is that you can tell that things are getting bad when Dwayne comes back.
He's coming back next movie. Yeah, wasn't in this movie.
He's
I
coming
think
back.
I heard they reconciled.
I heard the Black Adam did really bad. That's what I heard. Along with every other fucking DC property right now, because
But speaking of not DC properties, Marvel.
Yeah, let's
properties,
go back to Marvel. The one that actually does well.
Man, it was awesome. Kat didn't like it, but
Oh, she didn't.
no.
Yeah, no, so
she's not really a movie person though.
I love the just the fact of all the different Spider-Mans, and like didn't necessarily give them all a giant platform, but they gave enough of them a platform to the point now where like people are kind of asking questions and having to look up stuff, and now it's kind of, like, why is there a fucking Spider-Man T-Rex? Like that's, you know what I mean? Like it really, like that to me is cool.
They did a couple times the that like the meme where they're all pointing at each other, Spider-Man.
Yeah.
They did that a couple times, which was very funny. Well, there's one other one. This Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man.
Yep, he shows up right as a
he shows up in like a clip,
like a hologram almost sort of thing.
They were like kind of showing Spider-Man from different universes. They're talking about the canon, his canon events. Or is that what it's called? You know what I'm talking.
Yep, canon event.
And so they showed that, and then they showed Tobey Maguire's. They did not show Tom Holland though. That's the only one they didn't show, unless I missed it.
Well, so I did hear though that fucking 2099 there mentions Tom Holland's, because he says about how the canon event in Earth 6166 broke everything or something like that, and referencing Tom Holland. That was the reference to Tom Holland's.
Okay. Another thing Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, how Childish Gambino, Donald Glover was in it. Remember that at the car?
Yep.
They had always speculated, and they confirmed that he's Miles Morales' uncle.
Yep.
And so he was actually in it as a live-action
Prowler, right?
Prisoner Prowler.
Yeah.
He was locked up.
Yeah.
They had a little scene where they talked to each other.
That's fucking cool.
So
that's fucking cool, because it immediately
they brought him back.
It immediately opens the door as well. So now it's one of those things where it's like, well, if we ever want to do it.
Yeah, I love that they just keep throw it out to Donald Glover. They're like, yep, you have this one.
And the fact that like literally like as a community, I don't think I've heard a single negative thing about that either. As a community, I'm pretty sure every single person has been like, that was fucking awesome. Now let's make it happen. Like that sort of thing. And I've actually heard I've heard there's been things that have been said online that I've been seeing of people saying that that's the thing is holding up Spider-Man 4 right now, is that Tom Holland wants to introduce Miles Morales in his fourth movie. So then Miles Morales can start having his own, and then that would also bring in Donald Glover into his own, like that sort of thing.
Donald Glover, dude.
I think that'd be fucking awesome if that's how they did it.
Be very cool. I don't know, like it's just so amazing what they can do, where they can have like 100 different art styles on one screen, all interacting with each other. And it
isn't overly distracting.
It's not
either, which is
I don't know
absolutely
how they do
insane.
It. There's a scene the first time there's a blip, and Scarecrow shows up, but Scarecrow shows up from like a Shakespearean universe where it's like he's like kind of like white and like brown, where he's like a sketch.
Yep.
And he's just a completely different art style, and they mix in together, and like I don't know how they do it, but they fucking nail it. I don't know. It's just a beautiful movie. I was watching it, and like I thought the first one was like beautiful. This one is like leaps and bounds past
Takes
that.
it up a fucking notch.
Yeah,
I've heard. I saw someone online recently that said that it was a VFX artist basically came out and was like, "There's no shot this comes out next year." They were like, 9 months, no fucking chance. There's no chance.
And that's another one. This was a part one.
Yeah.
To a two part, or a third movie. So there's gonna be another one.
Which is kind of I saw. So I saw, of course, with this week's spoiler talk, we can talk about. At the end there, we actually find the Miles Morales that is Prowler.
Yeah,
And it's funny because we know that the canon event wasn't supposed to be Miles that got bit.
no,
And if you go back and watch the first one, when Spider-Man first meets him, the aura that's around him is green and purple.
and then he gets bit and it changes.
Well, no. So it starts as green and purple, and he's freaking out, and Miles is freaking out, and then it changes to green and blue, or blue and red while they're interacting. So it's kind of that cool thing of like, oh shit, this wasn't supposed to happen, and there's the event, and now it is, like that sort of thing.
I'm interested in. Oscar Isaac is like the main guy.
Yep.
In the other Spider-Verse thing, from 2099, and there's something about him. I think I haven't read anything about it. I haven't read anything. I think he was Prowler, and now he at one point is injecting himself with spider venom.
So that's the thing, is that he isn't actually because I've seen there's a TikTok guy, King Lion, and he basically just shuts all this shit down. He breaks it down. He has every fucking book. He's read them all. Like he's straight up is like holding receipts. Like here's this one, here's this one, here's this. And his whole thing was that he said that like technically he isn't a Spider-Man because he never got bit. He injects himself and he becomes that like this being sort of thing that is a Spider-Man, like that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But yes, that's that thing with him.
I think he was a villain in a past in his universe because he talks about going to a different universe and trying to become that universe's version of himself. And I think he was a villain, and I think that's why he is such like unhinged throughout the movie. Because I think he was a bad guy, but he's trying to be good, but he doesn't know how. Yeah. He can't see the difference. He can't. I think he's bad.
Because his canon event happened, everyone's canon event should fucking happen, like that sort of thing.
Yeah, that's
like no matter how bad it is, you have to fucking. If I had to deal with it, you have to, sort of thing. Like you said, I think this is arguably one of the best movies I've seen in a little bit. To be genuine.
Hey, did you see it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think you saw it. My bad. I thought you were just heard a lot of stuff.
Nope.
So you very positive, and this is coming from you, a DC fan, not a huge Marvel fan. And you're like, it's great.
I liked the first one.
Yeah.
And I think that this one just absolutely knocks it out of the park.
It does. If you didn't like this one, it's not for you.
Let's put the balls on some people to come out and say that a different movie coming out within the same 3-week period is the best superhero comic book movie that has ever been done.
With The Flash?
Yeah.
People say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
People like Tom Cruise,
I don't have to know that.
James Gunn, basically everyone else. Yeah, but they said that, and it's coming out the week after the Spider-Man movie that we just saw. No, bro, no, ain't happening. Ain't happening.
No, I dragged my girlfriend. I'm like, we're gonna go see this.
Yeah, we'll see.
You can come, or I'm going along. So.
All around me are familiar faces. So okay, so now two things.
She fell asleep. Actually, I hope she can hear me in the other room, the hallway. She fell asleep.
So not really spoiler talk, so we can get rid of this now. What are you gonna give it? I'm going to give it. I'm gonna go high. I'm gonna give it 4.5 snapped Gwen Stacy necks.
Okay.
Out of Andrew Garfield should have grabbed her faster.
I was gonna give it 4.7. Gwen Stacy is a bad friend. Out of 5.
Okay. There we go. So two things to wrap this up. All right.
Yeah.
First thing, Kraven the Hunter. We got the first look at Kraven the fucking Hunter.
I know you did a reaction, didn't watch it, but I did watch the trailer.
Yep. So I genuinely think the trailer looked intriguing.
Yes.
I have heard that it is not anywhere close to what Kraven the Hunter is, or it's a later version where he can like connect with the animals, and like that's not a traditional Kraven thing. However, though, I thought it was unique. I thought it was different. It made it interesting.
As someone on the outside who knows nothing, I thought it looked good.
Yeah.
Aaron Taylor Johnson is, forever going to be like, yeah. So I'm like, he's gonna be in something I'm gonna enjoy his performance. So I'm like,
Godzilla.
yeah, it looks really good. He looks really good. Russell Crowe's in it.
Yep.
Russell Crowe is his daddy. So
Yep. I mean, think about that as well. Russell Crowe's been killing it recently playing dads.
has he been in?
He's Superman's dad.
You're right. Okay. He played Dr. Jekyll in that Mummy movie, Tom Cruise.
Actually, he was the best part of that whole fucking movie.
He actually was pretty good in that movie.
Yeah.
I didn't hate that movie. I kind of liked it. So, Jake Johnson in that movie, another crossover.
Mm-hmm.
Jake Johnson in Spider-Verse movie. Because he's dad in that movie.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued to see. It's R-rated, I think, as well. This Craven
I feel like a movie where like that kind of trailer was violent, you kind of have to make it.
Yeah.
The person that rips people apart with his bare hands, you can't make that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you rip someone's nose off with your teeth, it's kind of.
Yeah. So I mean, you can, but I don't know how you make that good.
I'm intrigued. There's two major scenes that intrigued me. Okay.
Okay.
The first one was in the woods when he's kind of like freaking out and there's just spiders falling down from the fucking treetops. Very intrigued by that because all the spiders, of course, they have that, so you can see that they're spiders. But then every
Are you talking about Craven or Spider-Man?
Craven, but like every one of them though, they're falling down, but then like they turn just perfectly. Every one of them at like one point to show, and it's like the Spider-Man fucking symbol. It's like, what's that mean? What you doing?
Oh, he's Marvel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's Sony Marvel.
He is Sony Marvel.
Yeah, okay.
And then, of course, then the other thing is at the very end, we get the first look at Rhino, and it's like a guy injecting himself, and he's like turning into a rhino. I saw that, and I was like, that's intriguing.
The way to beat him is to cut off his horn.
I mean, maybe.
And make it into dick pill formula.
Make it a dick pill formula and give it to him.
Yeah.
I don't want to eat my own horn. But so, like, that's my question.
I put it in my tea.
That's my question is, like, it would be cool to see that Craven go up against. I kind of want to see that Craven go up against Andrew Garfield still. I still think that Craven, obviously you can't do Rhino. I mean, you could do Rhino, but there's already technically, quote unquote, is a Rhino from that universe. But I'd love to see that Craven and Venom go up against Andrew Garfield.
Yeah, were we get another Venom movie? Is that happening for sure?
I'm assuming they're going to, right?
Yeah.
Like, the first two made decent money, and now and at one point isn't there something about him looking at a TV and being like, he looks tasty in this Spider-Man on the TV?
Well, no, he was at the end of the most recent Spider-Man. He was in the end credits.
Yeah, well, I thought in one of the other, I thought in the end credits of the second
one. Maybe, but he was in the end credits of the most recent one. And he knew who Peter Parker was. He was the only one that knew.
Yeah. So I'm wondering like if that's going to be something that we'll see eventually. Is
maybe he'll be in the next Spider-Man movie instead of another Venom movie. I don't know. I enjoyed them. They weren't the best, but like I like Tom Hardy, and I don't know.
They're good laughs. It's same thing as always. It's it's like it doesn't have to be a good movie if it's a good laugh. And those movies, they know what they are. They're fucking campy comic book movies with some cool fucking action scenes.
It doesn't take itself too seriously. And then, like the first one had a really good villain with, I cannot remember his name. The second one had a really good...
I think
What's up?
Riot was the name of the symbiote anyway, was Riot.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm talking about the actor.
Yeah, I don't remember his name.
The Elon Musk type guy. That guy's really kills it in everything he's in. And then the second one was Woody Harrelson.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
And he killed it.
Yeah, it's Woody Harrelson, so.
Yeah.
And then the second thing, and I don't know if you've seen this or not, Netflix released the first behind the scenes for Rebel Moon.
No, I didn't see it, no.
Yep, so they released it's like a 3-minute video. I did a reaction for it and broke it down a little bit. Really kind of fucking cool. You have Ed Skrein.
I know who you're talking about.
Yep.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Probably saying the greatest thing that could have ever happened for the marketing for this movie.
Yeah.
He goes and this is like the very beginning. So of course they're doing it behind the scenes. They're showing you on location because Zach did a ton of stuff in person, building the huts, building the villages, building the fucking spaceships.
Yeah, dude, it's Star Wars, Netflix Star Wars.
Yeah. So so Ed Skrein knows like I've been on some big projects before. He's like I thought I knew what a big project was. I had no idea until I came onto this.
That's wild.
And that's how the behind the scenes starts. Is him saying that, and immediately it's just one of those things where it's like, whoa, fuck, all right, that's it. That's the entire marketing right there. Is him saying, because he's been in fucking what? He was in, if I remember correctly, wasn't he in Game of Thrones?
Yeah, he was only in like 2 episodes though, but still.
He was in Daredevil. Maleficent, Midway, The Transporter, I Used to Be Famous.
I actually really liked it. I used to be famous. It was a Netflix movie. It was very enjoyable. I liked that one a lot.
I mean, I'm literally just running down the so Deadpool was the big one, right? But like, think about that.
Oh,
Like,
he was the bad guy in the first Deadpool. Francis. Yeah. That's right.
So I mean, think about that. It's like he was in that movie, and now he's saying that like he thought he knew what a big movie was.
Yeah, well, I mean, Game of Thrones. Even that might have been the first or second season, so still pretty early on. But still, I mean, that's a huge 3. Okay,
3 episodes.
I mean, that was like a big by 3. That was a big production.
Yeah. So I mean, for him to say that, and that's like the main thing, and then it just showed some behind the scenes stuff.
Is it a show or a movie?
Rebel Moon.
Yeah.
Right now, it is a 2-part movie. When they have already planned on sequels and spin-offs.
Okay.
And we're also getting apparently we're getting like a D&D sort of like role-playing game.
Okay.
I'm into it because if you look at a lot of the shit from this, it's like, it's cool, man. Like watching the behind the scenes, I'll send you the video after we get done with this today, so you can see it. The cool part about it as well is it's a 2-minute behind the scenes. They talk to some of the actors about it. Ed Skrein, the female actress there who is the lead, she was the mummy in the newest Mummy movie.
Okay, she's
Sophia.
She's from like Madagascar. Or,
yep. Sophia Bonatellia.
She's
Something like that.
She was one of the bad guys in the first Kingsman movie.
Boom. And Charlie Hunnam is the other one that talks.
Oh.
Yep.
What accent did he talk in?
His regular accent. He's not trying to throw on any accents this time. He's just.
Well, no, his accent is so like messed up that you can't tell what it is anymore.
That's why I just say it's his accent because let's be honest here, no one fucking knows anymore.
No, it's not. It's not British. It's not Australian. It's not American. It's
like
not
some weird.
I don't know, whatever it is.
It's like me when I get drunk. It just kind of switches in and off every now and then. But yeah, so it's like a 3-minute behind the scenes thing, and then the very last like 20 seconds of it is like actual footage from what the movie will look like, and it looks fucking beautiful. So
Star Wars.
You'll see it. It's a little bit less Star Wars than you think, because Star Wars to me is like it's always like
Have you watched Andor yet?
No.
So it's what when I think of this, think of Andor.
I think. Yeah, from what I've seen from Andor, though, I feel like that's a little bit more. Yeah, think of like if you mix like Star Wars and any sort of like samurai movie. That's genuinely the feel that I'm getting from it right now.
Okay.
So, the bad guys straight up look like Nazis as well. By the way, so easy to tell who the bad guys are.
Star Wars, dude.
Yeah, exactly. Well, no, like it's Star Wars. They are in like suits. This is like they are in like Nazi like fucking like suits.
Yeah.
The hats.
Well, yeah, they're like all of them are Nazis. That's the whole thing. They're space fascists.
Yeah.
All
right, so to wrap this up, what is your take of the day? How about that? Because I got a pretty funny one personally.
Don't be naked in a tree with your pants down. Because it's cold and I am lame.
There we go.
Shout out to Blink-182.
Did you know, apparently, that Zack Snyder, when he was doing his Justice League film, the Snyder Cut one, he talked to the studio and he actually said that it's his vision for the VFX for the movie to be really good. So he wanted to make sure that the VFX of the movie was really good because that was the whole vision of it. And that's a joke that you may not get or you may get. Hopefully you all get it at home. Let us know down in the comments down below what movies you are excited for, and let us know what magic stuff you guys are doing. How about that? And as always...
Maybe we'll send Ezra Miller down in a submarine coming up soon.
Oh my god, you had to go there. As always, depending on where you are, I'm more than happy to have a nice day. Stay safe. We talk to y'all later. Bye!